Yes, people, welcome to another edition of the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Tate. No, I'm not joined by JV, but I'm joined by someone you see a regular on the channel, very talented. Get me? A star in the making. Let me say that again. A star in the
My guy,
making. Don't know my G Harris. So first and foremost, Harris, what you telling me? You good?
Bruv, first off, big up Sarcasm City, ManDem United, gang them United, you know how it is, cuz.
That's
Listen,
fire.
gang shit, you know how it is, blood. Yeah. Bro, we're about to get into some Man United drama today, bro, because today could be drama or celebrations this week. Not today, this week, bro.
Yeah. And that's why I've titled the video what I've titled the video. But before we even get into all of that, before we even get there, you lot know what to do. If you're watching via the YouTube, whether you're new, whether you're regular, make sure you hit the like button as soon as you land. Hit the like button as soon as you land. And then after that, make sure you share it. So click the share button, man, and share it across
Come on,
all
bro.
the shows, all the socials. So share it on your Twitter, via your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, wherever you can share it. And of course, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell. It is rolled to 2,500 subscribers. After this show, we will be doing the Arsenal versus Olympiacos watch along. Then after that will be the AC Milan versus Manchester United live watch along, and then a late members special of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A in it. So, man, 4 shows for you lot today in it. But we started early with this one, ManDem United. You already know. So as you can, as I will get to the comments as well, people. So big up to you lot. You lot keep sharing. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get as many people in here as possible. But as I titled the video, season defining 4 days. Can United make it through the Europa League and FA Cup?
Brother.
Because if we win these 2 games, celebrations through to the semi-final of the FA Cup, through to the next round of Europa League. We're still in 2 competitions and still chasing second. However, if we lose these 2 games, we're out of the Europa League, out of the FA Cup. And to me, the season's effectively over. That's why I say it's the biggest 4 days we've had, I can think, all season. I don't think we've had 2 bigger games back to back. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
2 bigger games back to back. So I'll go to you first and foremost, Harris, and you can give your thoughts on the 4 days being season defining. What do you see happening? And give us both scenarios. So say we go through both, or say we get knocked out of both. Like I want the best case scenario and the worst case.
Let me just say this. You see, this week, is bare crucial in it, because this is like I've been saying, that what's the point of this season if we don't win a trophy, blood? Because we got second, But if we come like 15, 20 points behind City, that's not an achievement to me, And if Oli don't break Mourinho's points record, that's not an achievement either, blood. You get me? We're just settling on it because it's Oli, bruv. Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? Like, Oli's just that dead thing you settle for, blood. I swear down. Now, that's what these man, because, bro, these man have been like, everything's gone wrong for them with the other managers. They're like, oh, we'll just take whatever at this point, But for me, it's like, you see with this AC Milan game coming out, let's get to this one first. Okay. People are forgetting, because my friends are big AC Milan supporters, so I do watch them here and there, and it's not like I don't watch them. They're second in their league also, It's not like they're shit this season, They've got Hakan Çalhanoğlu coming back, Bro, he's not a household name, I get that, but he is a key part to their midfield. Like, he's that creative aspect, They're getting Theo Hernandez. Bro, he's probably one of the best left backs in the world right now, blood. You get me?
Okay.
Right. He's wavy, blood. He's wavy, and they're getting Zlatan back, bro. But Eric Bailly out, Harry Maguire, and Lindelof going up against Zlatan, I am not confident. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's like, fam, and this approach, it depends. I don't know if Oli's gonna set up to hit on the break, because he has to go for it, But he's probably thinking, right, let me just hit on the break, and let these men come at me, because Ollie's that pragmatic manager, and he just plays with the. You know what? I'm waffling a bit now, but
no, keep going. I know exactly what you're saying. You're not waffling, man. I can fully get what you're saying.
But hear me out. So this is the thing, and then for me, if we go out, this is the first case. If we go out, that's a sackable offense already, because. All right, fair enough, you bottled 4 semi-finals. You'll hear some fans who are shameless and say, at least it wasn't a semi-final, blood. I swear down, you hear some fans say that.
I hear you.
No, honestly, And Then if we get knocked out of the round of 16 by AC Milan, I've had enough because they've had injuries. We have no excuses. We just lost because we're dead, bruv. We're dead. The football we're playing is shit, bruv. Like if you generally come up to me and say, Ollie's bringing the DNA back, bruv, the DNA wasn't playing dead football. That's what I'm telling these man, yeah?
Yep.
And for me, the way this season is going, it's not looking like the best case scenario because we could get to the quarterfinals, but do I think we'll win this? No, because I don't trust this team to beat Arteta over 2 legs. Ollie's never beaten Arteta. I don't trust Ollie to beat Mourinho. People will think, Tottenham Spurs, they're not a joke team, bro. Tottenham smacked us up 6-1. It don't matter about the circumstances. They smacked us up differently, blood. Yeah, it kind of does matter because we got a red card low-key, yeah. Arsenal, we couldn't put a goal past them in 3 games now. Like, man's a forget. Man say Arsenal this, and that, yeah. Last season when Arteta came in 2-0, the 1-0, 0-0. But we haven't put a goal past Arteta, you know. He's got Ollie's number, bruv. So this Europa thing, I'm not too confident. If we go through, I'll be happy. But, like, I'm just waiting for Arsenal or Spurs in it. That's who I'm generally waiting for. That's the real test for me. Because this is a test in itself. Because, Flores, people are forgetting. They don't need to score, bruv. They generally don't need to score. True. If they get a 0-0 and just ride this whole wave out, yeah, they're chilling. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like,
fully
they're
get what you're
generally
saying.
chilling. We're the ones that need to go at it. And if our defense crumbles, like as a result of this, because I don't think we have a European level defense, bro. I think the Premier League standard, but not European level, in my opinion, yeah. And this is where we're going to be tested. Because how are we going to get knocked out the Champions League and then get knocked out the Europa League? Chelsea have been in Europa League 2 times and they've won it 2 times, bro. That's a statement to you, man, bro. That's like, they've set the standards, blood, yeah. Don't. And then with regards to this Leicester one, if we get knocked out by this Leicester team, like, I'm gonna be very, very embarrassed because they've had a lot of injuries as well. I think Maddison's out. I don't know if Ndidi's out because they've had quite a few injuries this season because they have injuries here and there.
Yeah, they have had a bad injuries. I'm not sure currently what injuries they have, but I know they've had injuries. I know Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes
is out, exactly.
Yeah.
If we get knocked out by them, this is the reflection. And you know what's the worst thing? People will come up with an excuse for this manager. They'll say, oh, he didn't have Haaland. Oh, he didn't have Sancho. Oh, the board. How is the board responsible for your in-game tactics? How is the board How is the board responsible for you bottling it against Leipzig and you could potentially bottle it against Milan, bro? Because that's your in-game tactics, you know. West Ham, I'm sorry about talking about the other game. West Ham, no substitutions. No substitution. I had people saying, who was he supposed to bring on? I was like, Diallo, bro. He literally saved us in the other game. Are you telling me my man couldn't do some magic this game? And it's just like, people are making excuses for this guy whatsoever. But if it was Mourinho, they'd kill him. Yeah. I remember under Van Gaal, everyone was like, it's boring football, bro. You would, bro, everyone was screaming, attack at Van Gaal, yeah? Like, and for me, it's just like, the standards of this club are so low that if you look at that West Ham game, it was so boring to watch. It was generally so boring to watch, yeah. Flawless. Yep. I don't think this game is going to be entertaining, bro, because of the way you play football. And you know what the worst thing is? When I'll get my ManDem now, like sometimes you're like let's go watch football with the guys and all of that. Bro, we're so bored, watching this game. We start talking about other stuff. Do you get me? The Olympiacos Arsenal game last week was more entertaining, bro. It's so lethargic, but I want to know why, Flawless. Why is this man getting so many excuses? It just doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't.
You know why he's getting so many excuses? Simply because of what he did as a player. That's where that lies from. So from my generation, the generation above, even some of the younger generation, even some of your generation as well. But simply because of what he did as a player, that's clouding people's judgment. People don't want to dog him out. And I understand that because I remember Ollie as a player, so it hurts me to criticize him this much and in the manner in which I am. But at the end of the day, I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, don't believe this guy is good enough. When I assess everything, short term, when I assess his whole reign, when I assess recent times, I'm like, this guy is not the guy. Because I was not late to the Ollie out, but even when he first got the job and he was slapping everyone, and then we fell off towards the back end of that season, and we lost to Cardiff, I think we lost to Huddersfield, etc. I was still giving him the benefit of the doubt simply because I'm a Manchester United fan. And I always do my best I'll always pretty much give managers and players the benefit of the doubt. Apart from Moyes, he's the only one who I never gave the benefit of the doubt to.
Bro,
but everyone else, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Oli, all the players as well, even the players I currently don't rate in this squad, I still give them the benefit of the doubt, simply because if I see something, I'm like, you're a Manchester United player, one, so I'm slightly biased towards you. Two, I'm like, there is a talent there. You know what I'm saying? And if I see a talent there, I'm like, okay, let's see what we can work with. But hey, you lot, before we continue the show, get the likes up, and we are going to get into the comments, get the likes up. Big up MB, who was there earlier. He says, big up Flawless, the most hardworking man on the planet. Kante FC, salute for that. Tell the kids, Uncle MB said what's popping. Big up to MB. Big up RB, who says, yes, guys. Deluded Talk says, big up. MB says, Flawless, can I be a mod? Yes, I've got you. I will mod you today, I promise you. I'll mod you today.
Welcome to the gang, blood. Gang shit.
Serious. Alexander says, big up, guys. Cheers. Big up to you. Big up. Kinda Devil, who says, yo, Flawless, my G. Big up to you. Blessings. Everybody says, one done. Salute. Kinda says, is it FA Cup this weekend? Yes, it is FA Cup this weekend. Yeah, which we will be talking about, obviously, more in depth. Go on, family.
I was going to ask, you see, with regards to the FA Cup, how important do you see that? Because for me, I still see it as important, because you know what people don't talk about? Ferguson's first trophy was an FA Cup. And look what he went on to do from here. Big up my guy, Ray, and you know, every day, brother, love, bro. Gangs.
Every time.
So for me, everyone, you know, when Arsenal won it last year, they were like, oh, it's a tin pot trophy, this, and that. But for me, it's like a mentality thing. Mourinho won the Carabao Cup, or Carling Cup, what it was called back then. And look what he went on to do from there. Like, we need this elevation in the players, because Flawless, for me, I think these players, they remind me of Spurs, you know. There's no bastards in these lot, bro. I'll be real, bro. And that's why it's concerning. Everyone's too nice. Everyone's too happy to be there, bro. Because it's like, you know, when we were on top and Roy Keane was like, these men just look happy to be there, bro. That kind of made me sad, you know, because I was like, rah, blood. We're not Tottenham, blood. We're Man United, yeah. And you're saying that these players look happy to be there. And it's like, where's that mentality coming from, bro? That comes from the manager, because he's the one, when you're on the pitch, he's the one that will help you and guide you. Because, you know, sometimes, you could have the best players in the world, but sometimes you can come across these games where you don't know how to break a team down, or you don't know how to reach the next level and push on through the barriers, because you're always going to get challenges in life. You see, Oli, if plan A don't work, he ain't got a plan B, C, and his plan A is dog shit anyways. Like, let's get that straight, yeah? So for me, it's just like, there's been so many times on the pitch where these players look at this man and he just looks clueless, bruv. And he's just got, you know, he's got his jacket up like that. It's like, rah, fam, piss off, man. Like,
it's fill me with confidence, and he's filling you with no confidence whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is the thing, these players, like, and when you look at obviously, like, look at the players he's bringing in, his recent transfer, Telles, Van der Beek, Cavani, they all won stuff in it, but Telles and Van der Beek don't get a start in that lineup, bro. Apart from Cavani, that's about it. Yeah, and he might leave as well next year. So, but for me, Flawless, I see it like this: is when we look at this team, and say if we come across a Milan, my problem is if we go a goal down, will they know how to come back to it? Because in the European stage, it's a different level, bro. Like, look how we got knocked out by Leipzig, bro. Look how we got knocked out, yeah. And when people talk about, oh, we played the semi-finalists, Liverpool with that injury-ridden team smashed them 4-0 on the two legs in total. So it's like, we have no excuses. All these excuses have been made time and time again. But you know, I feel like it's finally getting revealed. Flawless, let me ask this. If we get knocked out the Europa League and FA Cup, what will your thoughts be on this?
If we get knocked out of both trophies, my thoughts on that would be season over, and I wouldn't be in shock. I think the pressure, I think he leaves. I think he gets sacked if that happens, because I think the pressure will be too much in terms of the social media. Our fan base will be rioting. There will be riots on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will be gunning for him, and then the people who back him will have no leg to stand on. If you go out of 2 competitions in 4 days, there is no leg to stand on. And obviously it depends on context, the manner in which we go out. But if we go out in disappointing fashion, the season's done. We're in March. You know what I'm saying? 3rd week of March and everything's over. All we have to play for is second. and that's dead. Whereas if it goes on the other end of the spectrum, if we get through the Europa League, we get through the FA Cup, or we get through one, there's still something to look forward to. There's still hope. What do people who back this manager always say? You hear it as much as I hear it. Or we could finish second and win 2 trophies. We get in the comments, we could finish, but if we go out of both competitions, that's dead. So the whole we could finish second. All right, finish second, but we went out of the Champions League. The league was done in January. So the league was done in January. We went out of the Champions League. Then we went out of the Europa. We went out the FA Cup. And we went out the Carabao Cup in another semi-final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a bottler's mentality in my opinion.
And that shows it in a bad way. But yeah, like Ryan said, big up Wayne also. Big up Ryan and Wayne because they're both members of the channels. If you want to become a member of the channel, the link is underneath the video in the description on the YouTube. So Sarcasm City TV membership. Yeah, go on, family. Go on.
So you see with this whole thing, and I said the mentality about winning trophies. Did you see that quote Ollie came out with yesterday?
I did hear about it. Yes, I did.
I don't know where it was on the line. If someone from the chat can put it up here.
Yeah, someone from the chat will. Yeah, we'll discuss it.
That quote for me tells you everything about this man's mentality, bro. Because when I hear this, and it's like, it's really concerning. Like, how are you playing for Sir Alex Ferguson and telling me, a trophy is not a true reflection, bruv? Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? Like, it's all about the league position, bruv. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012. What position did they come in that league for? Like, 4th or something, yeah?
Same, bro.
But they got the Champions League, blood. I ain't complaining. I'd take 6th in the Champions League. You get what I'm trying to say? That's a bad way, trophy. I think Liverpool done something like that in 2005, bro. They came like 5th and they got the Champions League. It's like people don't understand that this type of mentality is shocking from a Man United manager. And the worst thing is, I've told you this before, a player like Paul Pogba came out and said, Flores, would you say this is the best Man United team since Fergie?
I personally believe it is. So yeah, this is why this is why I'm so critical of the manager, because I'm like, you have better tools at your disposal than the previous two, and the previous two both won trophies. So you should be doing better. Go on, family.
Someone asked Paul Pogba this, and he said, I'm not going to say because we haven't won a trophy, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? These players look at trophies, and these men come in and say, Bruno's the savior, this, and Bruno's just took us to top 4, bro. That's all that my man's done. Like, we need that trophy, B. Like, everybody needs to eat, These players aren't eating, That's all I'm saying. So, you see mans like Bruno who always talk about trophies. They ask him in interviews, how was your first season? He's like, good. But I could have won a trophy.
Yeah, my man wants a trophy. My man wins medals at the end of the day. That's what players want. Yeah, we see. I seen the picture of Michael Richards because he was trolling Jamie Carragher. But Jamie Carragher said last week, "Oh, where's your Champions League medal?" And then he turned up in the Sky Sports studio recently with his Premier League's winners medal and said, "This is the closest you're gonna get." And yeah, they're bantering and busting joke. But at the end of the day, that's what players want at the end of their careers now. Jamie Carragher, yes, he won Champions Leagues, he won FA Cups, he won Leagues Cup, but he wanted the Premier League. Same way Michael Richards would have loved to have won the Champions League, but he won a Premier League, probably a FA Cup as well, and maybe a Carabao Cup. I'm not 100%. Sure at the time, but that's how you got to look at it. That's exactly how I look at it.
Exactly. And you see, I've always said that a trophy is a way to kickstart a team to another level for me, or just being in a title race. But no, this ain't a title race. It's not like we challenge City. City breeze past us, man. Like, I'll tell you that straight, And it's like the disrespect that these FA Cups, because you know what, I've said this before, but when Arsenal won it, all right, bro, I'm not going to lie. I bantered these man as well. And I was gassed about top 4. I ain't going to lie to you, cuz, But it's like, looking at it now with hindsight, it's just like, rah, fam, we're trophyless, blood. We're trophyless, like. And you see Bruno, he's not going to stay if we don't win trophies. I don't think Pogba will stay. Like, in the long term, this is going to hurt our team, bro. And it's just like, you back this manager so much, And when they blame the board see them backing this manager. He's the board's puppet as well at the end of the day, bro. Like, he will do. He's already coming out saying, "Oh, don't expect anything big in the summer." What do you mean, don't expect anything big, bruv? Like, what are going for that? What you're telling me? This, you know what? Oh, you're telling me we don't need players, bruv? What? This squad's fine. I hate when this manager comes out and says, This is
why I don't listen to him, fam. This is why I don't listen to him. I don't pay attention to his press conferences, and I only find out things when I'm on shows, and it's like because what he says is a reflection of his mentality, and his mentality is a reflection, and one of the reasons why I don't think you're good enough for this club. If anyone else said that, we're going crazy. If anyone else said trophies are not important or whatever he said along those lines, we're going mad. And Trophies are important. What he's saying in terms of league position being progression is also important. But one, you can't just remove the trophies and be like it's all about league progression. Because okay, say we finish second this season with no trophies, then we finish second next season and win no trophies. Is that progression?
No.
There we go in it. But say we finish second this season and win no trophies, finish third next season and win a trophy. That's a better season.
Yeah,
obviously context matters, especially considering how far people are talking second this, second that. Seconds are well and good, but where it's 21 points or 17 points off Manchester City or whatever it is. So yeah, we're in second, but we're closer to fourth than we are second. You know what I'm saying? We're probably closer to sixth than we are second. We are actually, I think.
Yeah. I think you mean
that's my point.
Because but no, I hear you. And when it comes to this thing, like let's give an example, right? Pochettino, we say is an amazing man. Obviously, this is Spurs, innit? He didn't win a trophy with Spurs, yeah, and that's everyone's big critique about Pochettino at the end of the day, innit? Yeah. For me, I would still take him at United because the standards at Spurs is not supposed to be the standards at United. Spurs aren't supposed to win a trophy. Like when I was growing up, they were like a mid-table club, bruv, in Europa and all of that. You get me? Like I'm telling you now, bruv. Like, and that's the thing. Spurs aren't supposed to be there and thereabouts. They're not supposed to be second, Champions League finals, coming top four consistently. Yeah. But you know what? Everyone critiques Pochettino about the fact that he didn't win no trophy, but this manager doesn't get the same energy, you know. And everyone commends him for getting 2 seasons in a row, top four. But when it came to Pochettino, they were like, "Nah, fam, he's a bum, like this, and that." So it's like it's all right for one manager to not win a trophy, but when it comes to this guy, you'll save him, like it doesn't make sense. And then these men don't realize how he literally, like brought Spurs from the ground up again, bro. You get me? The guy needed another rebuild at the end of the season. The board just didn't back him again, bro. Mark,
he did.
Rayan, you're a prick, bro. I swear down.
He said flawless. We will be doing a membership. Obviously, we're supposed to do it yesterday, but we will be doing probably like midnight, 12:30. We will be doing, that's UK time, people, midnight. We will be doing, you'll see on the upcoming live stream section anyway, we will be doing a membership special. I am going to set that up. So it'll be myself, Ryan, and Ian City. And you never know who will drop in. You already know what Sarcasm City is like. So yeah, Charlie, that's answered your question. It was meant to happen yesterday, but it didn't. But we moved it to today. Don't worry, you're going to get it. We continue. You lot get the likes up, keep sharing. We got over 20 people across all platforms. Let's get that over 30 people, please.
Come on, bro. Big up that likes, bro.
Canada Devil says, flawless, do you think we're going to see the McFred double pivot? Here's the thing. Do we see the Fred McDouble? Did we see McTominay and Fred double pivot? Yeah, I think if we don't see it, I don't think we see Pogba. I think we see Matic alongside a Fred or McTominay. That being said, being 1-1, that's the approach I want to see. I want us to keep it tight and then go for it in the last half an hour. So say, for instance, it is McTominay and Fred in the midfield, Bruno, James, Rashford, Martial, for instance. That's the midfield and that's the attack. If we then chasing the game and he brings on Pogba, he brings on Diallo, he brings on Donny, I'm with that. Like, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to see us just stay in the game. Stay in the tie. You know me? Don't get knocked out. Stay in the tie. 0-0 at halftime, to me, or 0-0 at 60 minutes is not the worst result. Because then they're going to tense up as well. Pressure's on both sides because we both know one mistake can change it all. That being said, I do believe we will get through this tie, but we are going to get into that. Do you think we'll see it, the McTominay? So yeah, let me ask you that, Harris. Do you think we'll see McTominay and Fred? What midfield two do you want to see?
So I personally think for this game, like right now, I think doing McFred against Kessie, Benacer ain't playing. So us man got lucky with that one. I'll tell you that now. Benacer is wavy blood, Kessie, I think Tonali will probably start with that Mate, and Chananoglu, they could do a madness in that midfield, bro. Because you know what, Flawless? They were doing a madness with Brahim Diaz. I don't know if you know who he is.
I don't know. I'm not too tough. I'm not too knowledgeable about the AC Milan players. Still, I'm not gonna lie. Go on, enlighten me.
He's on loan from Real Madrid, and that Brahim Diaz was still looking kind of bright that game. So it's like, and Brahim Diaz ain't their main like. He's their second choice in it. He can play on the wing. He can play in the 10 position. When Chananoglu comes back, mans will say, bro, if we consider like his free kicks, they're deadly, blood. You get me, blood. We can't be conceding free kicks in the wrong direction. Set pieces, he's good at, and just in general, he's created like one of you. he's created so many chances. Like I think in Serie A, it's probably what he's created the most chances. I think. Yeah, he's easily in top 3 after Mkhitaryan. The thing is, they keep the ball better than us. That's the problem. So you see, Fred and McTominay, if they give the ball away to these men and they can do something like that, it's over for us. We can't. But for me, I would start Pogba, Fred, and Bruno, because I feel like people get onto Fred. People get onto Fred about losing the ball and all of that. Yeah, but I think when you're next to a Paul Pogba, if you can just receive the ball and give it to Paul Pogba, Pogba can do his madness. The only thing I don't want to. The only reason, why I'm a bit skeptical is he is coming back from injury. And remember when he done it to him against, was it Rochdale or Watford? He brought him on, and
that's when I turned from. It was Rochdale. That's when I became Ollie out. It was Rochdale.
Yeah, and it's like that's the only thing. So I think McFred seems like the safest option, and bring him and Donny off the bench. But it's just like, we're in a situation where we need to win, bro. And it's like, Fred and McTominay aren't going to do that. We're not going up against bro, we're the ones that need to attack. And Fred and McTominay can't string 5 passes together, bro. And that's my problem at the end of the day. And it's that's why I'm worried about this game today. And plus, all you man watching, you man can forget about it. I can actually get bantered over this today. That's a peak thing, bro. My boy will rub it in my face for however knows how long if we lose. So it's we have to win this today. It's a must-win game, bro. What's your thoughts on the Pogba situation? Would you start him or would you bench him?
I wouldn't start him, personally, because of what you spoke about him coming back from injury. And my thoughts is, if you start him and then you're chasing the game in the last stages, the last 20 minutes, you don't want him on the pitch at that point because he's just coming back from injury. But you're going to keep him on, and then say he goes to extra time. So he's come first game back, and he could play 120 minutes.
Nah, actually, that's true.
And then we got Sunday again in the FA Cup against Leicester. It's how long do you play him for? So it's kind of that's what I'm concerned about. This is why I wouldn't start him personally. That being said, if he does start, I'm not mad because he literally could be a match winner in this. 100%. He could be a match winner. He could score the winning goal or have a match winning performance. And by the time he gets taken off, we might be 2-0 up. It might be 2-1, etc. But if we score 2 goals, all the pressure's on them.
Do you think Donny will get his chance today? Because I feel like it's a European level. See, this is what I mean. It's a European level. This is where Donny could probably shine in, because he's been in European Cup competitions, latter stages, and knockout rounds. Yeah, this is generally where Donny could shine in, because Bearman said, "Oh, Prem's too physical." We're playing in Europe, bruv. It's a different level though. The passes. If I would rather, now that you say, I would rather have Donny and Pogba come on after half time, because the magic that they could do, bro, it could be a Mazzolini. That's all I'm saying in it, And I think Pogba, Donny, Bruno would obviously put one of them on the wing and then probably Donny on the left or the right or whatever. Yeah, they generally could do a madness for this whole team today. I generally think that when they come on today, I think fans will realize how much we miss them. Because
what I would like to see, if he's going to start a Pogba and a Donny, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a diamond today.
Yeah, to be honest, they haven't got
the diamond could run.
Yeah, they haven't got the wingers like that to abuse us on the flanks. I think they could play Leao on the wing, but it's I wouldn't be too worried with Wan-Bissaka there. I'm going to be real. And then Zlatan ain't got the pace in behind. That's why I think we can play a high line against AC Milan and bang the pressure.
Bang the pressure.
I think because the previous game, is if we didn't have Eric Bailly there, and do you remember Rafael Leao who scored the offside goal? Yeah. If we didn't have Bailly there, I think they would have definitely abused that fact. If we had Lindelof, I think the fact that we have Maguire and Lindelof coming up against Latin, I think this one's going to be a more of a physical battle. I don't know if they'll win it, because for me, my thoughts on these two clowns.
I already know about Fadiva together. I get you.
And
big up. Go on.
Yeah, go on for it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just getting through some of the comments. He says, Ryan says it's weird because most Man United fans who are mine and Harris's age are the most firm Ollie inners you'll ever meet, even though they never saw him play and don't have that love for him like Mr. Tate. No, exactly. But that's what it is. Malachi says, flawless if we get knocked out today and against Leicester, Ollie has to be gone. I hear that. Go on, family. What was you going to say?
I just want to say, you see this whole Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thing, So you see me, I started from the earliest I remember football was like 2007 and like 8 and all of that. Obviously, I remember like David Beckham from 2006 World Cup and that, yeah. But for me, I never had no loyalty towards Ole Gunnar Solskjaer like that. You get me? And I didn't know what he done till like I got to like 12, 13 or something like that, yeah. And it's like players like Van Nistelrooy, I never got to watch, so it's interesting when you guys tell me how much of a goal scorer Van Nistelrooy was, because I grew up in the period where he went and then Wayne Rooney, Ronaldo, and done their thing. That's why I was like, whoa, like. But for me, it's like I don't know why there's loyalty, but for this guy, for like fans my age, because they see that one goal he scored. It's like they didn't see the brother play week in, week out. They don't know what my man was on. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? I just feel like the older heads have put that mentality into them, like, oh, back the manager, because.
That's it. Just back, and that's stupid to back somebody. If you really are loyal to someone and love something, you don't just back them blindly. That makes no sense. You wouldn't do that you wouldn't do that to a parent. You wouldn't do that to a sibling. You wouldn't do that to a family member. You wouldn't do that to your kids. You wouldn't do that to your other half. But when it comes to your football team, it's back it blindly. Like, nah. Big up Emmanuel, who's from Toronto. He says, when Mourinho finished second, it was not good enough.
Big up the 6.
Yeah. Poch said trophies was not important. And some United fans said he is not a United level manager. Ollie just said it. And nothing. Hey, exactly. There you go.
But flawless. That don't suit the agenda in it. So these
it doesn't.
It doesn't, bro. Because you see these man, yeah, they were like, oh, but he hasn't won anything. Oh, but yeah, he's got a poor record against the top 6. Yeah. Ollie's just made this right record against the top 6 shit this season now. So like, he hasn't got we've only won one game against them. So it's like these excuses that these top Reds were coming out with before. It ain't looking like sunshine and rainbows for you, man. Now you, man, like the only string that they're pulling on is the second in the league thing. But then you, man, was slating Mourinho for that, so it doesn't make sense. Like, make it make sense, bro. It's like
make it make sense. I say it all the time. Big up Mesway, who says big up. Emmanuel again here says Ollie excuses are so daft. He has the best team since 2013, but he needs more to just show us a system. Look at Tuchel, not got his players, but showing his philosophy. Facts. Big up Zane, who says big up my Duns, Flawless and Harris. If I do miss your comment, I do apologize, but you already know what to do to make sure your comment gets read out, or your question gets answered, or your opinion gets given. You got the super chat option right there. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure. Go on, family.
So with the regards to that Tuchel comment, I just want to say, when everyone, when we make the comments like, Ollie has no tactics, no style of play, they're like, what do you mean by style of play? This and that. Yeah, I'm like, brother, I googled the definition for someone one time, and they still weren't listening. They're like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, go Google it if you don't know what style of play is. Like, they were asking us to define it, innit? But it's not even that. His style of play ain't there. His tactics are shit for me. His player positioning is shit. The team shape as a whole is shit. The way in my opinion, do you rate our press? I don't rate our press.
Nah, because we don't press properly. To me, you either press high and do the intense press like a Liverpool, or you sit deep like a Wolves, for instance, and then soak up the pressure and then hit teams on the counter. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
And you know what the mad thing was? I remember, like, because every game I watch Bruno, like, everyone loves Bruno running and Cavani running, but bro, I've never seen them make a mistake, like get a mistake out of a player from their pressing. Like, I'll be real, family. That West Ham game, I saw Man United. I think it was a Man United wingers trophy.
Harris never changed, family. Go on, carry on.
Right now, bro, man forgot. Wait, let me think.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
No. So I was gonna say, with regards to our press here, there was this video of Bruno pressing all these players against West Ham. These man passed it through him anyway, so why are you posting that? It's like, these man just love running, in it. Like, why don't you man just go watch athletics then, blood, if you love running that much, bro? I swear down, bro, because it's bare jarring, They love players like Dan James, Dan James presses. Bro, we went from Ronaldo, man's like Nani, because Nani used to play on the right, I think, at some games, to bloody Dan James, mate. Dan James, Dan James. And like, man's glorified this, blood. Man's glorified this pressing, and it's like, what has football come to in general, bro? It's like, I don't know if that football has been so, like, the level of football has been so bad for so many years. People are just praising anything, but it's like the praise Dan James pressing. You see that McTominay and Fred game against PSG? Everyone was bigging up McTominay. Neymar was skipping past my man, bro. People forget that, McTominay was just fouling my man time and time again.
Bro, but you know what? I don't mind that, because the thing is, in that game, That's what he's there to do in it. Like
No, no,
even because
I hate.
Neymar's gonna skim you, so it's like all right. But what I like about McTominay and Fred in that game is they didn't make it easy for Neymar.
No,
You
no,
know what
no,
I'm saying?
100%, 100%.
Like
But
make it tough. That's what I've always said in it. Like make it an issue. So even if you get skimmed by Neymar and he puts it top bins, all right, at least you made him skim it past you. Don't give him an easy ride, innit? Let's put the
no, I
pressure on
hear
him. They
that.
played well in that game. Go
But
on, go on.
for me, Wan-Bissaka and De Gea were man of the matches for that
Oh
game.
yeah,
It's like,
they
and
were
it's like
phenomenal.
the second leg coming back, bro. Neymar just fucking went through our whole team, bro. It's like after that game, I think I saw people saying Neymar and Mbappe come outside. These man came outside the next leg, the next game, bro. Because you know that goal, yeah, flawless. I don't give it like. When I watched it, I was heartbroken in it, yeah. But now when I look, that was probably one of the best goals in the Champions League scored so far, bro. Like the way Neymar dribbles past, yeah, all these man. I think he sits Harry Maguire down, you know. He legit, if you watch the video, Harry Maguire's on the floor sitting down. It's not like, no, he sat down, blood. This is what Neymar done to my man, yeah. And this is the types of plays you come in the Champions League. He takes the ball, yeah, he starts the move, yeah, all the way to the final third, yeah. And then, bruv, I think he passes it to someone, they shoot, it gets deflected, he bangs it in, bruv. And that goal was beautiful in my opinion, yeah. And it's just like, for me, this when I talk about players and everything, it's like these are the type of players, like the quality players Man United have, not players who just press and run. We need absolute ballers who can dictate a midfield, bro. Look at City, they had man like David Silva and Yaya Toure, blah. Like we need them type of level players. We got Pogba, Bruno, but we need that one more element. This whole McTominay thing, flawless. And you know where my problem lies as well? Everyone was gassing McTominay so much. Yeah, you know when he was scoring on them goals, when he went on that period where he was just scoring bare goals, everyone was like, he's so underrated, this and that. Yeah, someone posted a picture saying they've got 20 goals between both of them. Yeah, I'm like, brother, he's got like 3 goals and Bruno's got the rest. Don't gas it. You know when sometimes these men just use stats. Yeah, I call them catfish footballers, innit? Yeah, where the stats look better. Yeah, but it's like, brother, Bruno scored like 13. Yeah. And McTominay's got 4. And you know what I hate? And then when man say, oh, but McTominay and Fred aren't good enough. So why are you telling me they're good enough when they're scoring goals and that, but suddenly they're not good enough when they go through a bad patch of form? And that's why I say this comes down to the manager, bro. Excuses FC, blood. I swear down.
We are excuses. It is excuses FC. So big up Glazers out. As he says here, Ollie does have a system and pattern of plays, though. We are counter-attacking direct teams. We are counter-attacking direct teams as a style of play. Let me respond to this, though. Here's the thing when people say we don't have a style of play. If we do have one, and like counter-attacking is one, but because it's bad, that's what makes people say we don't have one, because we might as well not have one. Because counter-attacking is all well and good if you can counter-attack. So yeah, I hear what you're saying here, Glazers out. The point still stands is arse cheeks if that's our only style. It's not working. And when people say we have no style of play and no pattern of play, it's simply because if you look at our average position map, every game is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Every game is different. If you look at Chelsea's at Tuchel's, it's the same. So when people say there's no system, you should be able to watch Manchester United and go,
100%.
all right, that's a Manchester United team under Ollie. Like I said, I've used this example all the time. If you look at Pep at Manchester City, it doesn't matter what 11 are playing. Hear me when I say this clearly, people. It doesn't matter what 11 are playing. It looks the same. With Klopp at Liverpool, it doesn't matter what 11 are playing. It looks the same. Look at Moyes at West Ham. It doesn't matter what 11 are playing. It looks the same. And that's the whole point. When it comes to Ollie and Manchester United, we never look the same. That's the problem. Even if it's Leicester won the league counter-attacking, no matter what 11 was playing, they looked the same. We never look the same. Counter-attacking, cool, but what about when we're in possession? What happens when we play? Most teams play low blocks. Most teams defend deep, so counter-attacking is all well and good. So that's where the frustration lies. That's why, to me, this is just nitpicking. Like saying, yeah, we have a style of play, but is it good? No. But we might as well not have one. Go on, family.
So for me, yeah, my boy, yeah, he don't even watch Man United like that. The couple times he's watched us, one thing he's always said to me, your team shape is so bad, blood. Like that's what he said. The player positionings are awful, yeah, when he watches us, innit? Because like for me, yeah, because obviously when you watch Serie A, like they focus on their tactical, like, and the player positioning but it's like less of that in it, yeah. It's just like for me, when they say we have a style of play, yeah, we do. but it's shit, bro. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? Like, bro, so Sheffield United have a style of play, yeah, but this season has been absolutely dog shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He has tactics, but it's horrible. Exactly.
That's my whole point. Is so when people say, "Oh, he has no tactics," and people say he has tactics, all right, the tactics are shocking. So you might as well have no tactics. It's
100%.
the same difference. What use of tactics if they're no good? What's the use of a playing style if it's one style and it only works against one team?
He's a
playing?
one-trick pony, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the trick ain't even all that.
And let me say this, please. You can't be gassing this counter-attacking thing, bro. Because you see this counter-attacking thing, yeah, you can nullify it, blood. Like it's not like, yeah, we outpass teams, yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not like when we do this Liverpool where these men just press these men to death, blood. Like, nah, bro. It's like counter-attacking is what we rely on. I'll say this though, the way we transition to the counter-attack is phenomenal. Like, bro, I love it, innit, when I see it, yeah. But it's like, with Man United, we shouldn't be relying on counter-attacks to beat teams. That's what teams like West Brom do, bro. Like, teams like West Brom do. Like, we're a Big Six team, bro. It's like, there's levels to this shit. Like Meek Mill said, yeah? It's like, bro, I'm telling you now, yeah, that for people to say this counter-attacking thing just shows where the standard of the club is. Because, let me give you an example. You see how Tuchel comes in, yeah? And puts Jorginho and Kovacic here, and let me just say, people were comparing them two to McTominay and Fred. Yeah, them two are absolute ballers, blood. Yeah, they're absolute ballers. Yeah, and you see the way they run a midfield, the way they string their passes together, bro. They beat Atletico over 2 legs, you know. And before, when these men had Lampard, they were like, "You man are getting smacked up." Like, it's just like, this is the type of beautiful football I want to be played. I want to see played. Everyone was getting at Mourinho in it because Mourinho, yeah, essentially was doing that as well, bro. He was hitting teams on the counter, yeah. But fam, it's like excuses FC again.
Hella excuses, fam. Hella excuses. Big up disgruntled blogger who says Ollie plays like he's the underdog in every game, like Saeed would say. This is Manchester United Football Club. Facts. Salute to my dad Saeed. Make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV. But that's exactly what he would say. So yeah, when people say, "Oh, I just think that's nitpicking," so when I understand when people get frustrated and they say we have no tactics, we have no style of play, but because our style of play and our tactics are so bad, we might as well not have any. And it looks at times when we're playing that we have zero tactics. There's no instruction. It's literally on. Why do you think I call us and other people call us individual brilliance FC? Because that's what we rely on. And cool. If people want to say we have tactics, we have a style, where has it got us?
100%.
The football's shocking. 0 trophies. Where has it progressed us to?
Man
where
United,
have we moved forward to? You know what I'm saying?
Flawless. You know, one thing about me is, yeah, I tell truths in it. I tell the truth, and some Man United fans get insecure about when I tell them the reality of our team in it. Yeah, I'm like, I said to someone the other day, we're big Man United, you know, and no trophies in 3 years. Is that something to be? And you're getting gassed about top 4, blood. Like, I stuck it on these, man. Yeah, I was chatting to another day, and they were like, "No, but it's the board, it's this." But it's like, it doesn't matter, blood. Like, have you looked at our team? You know, the fact that we're going into teams like underdogs, yeah, it tells you everything about this guy. And you know the worst thing? Remember when we were going 1-0 down and we had to come back? Everyone's like, mentality warrior. That's not a mentality warrior, bruv. That's like, because you know what it was, Flawless? It was a common trend. We'd go 1-0 down, but it would be within the first 15 minutes we'd go 1-0 down. Like, I don't know why they'd concede in the first 15 minutes. And then, but you know when you do that, you put so much pressure on your strikers to score in it. Because when you don't concede, the strikers don't feel the pressure, yeah, and they can just do their thing. The fact is, these man came out, yeah, people on Twitter were like, and just in general were like, "Oh, mentality warriors." That's not a mentality warrior thing, blood. A mentality warrior thing would be to go win a trophy and win a league, blood. Like, these comebacks, yeah, they've actually made Man United underdogs. Like the City game, we were underdogs, yeah. Bro, I can't lie, we had a right here. But it's like, this is what we've come to now, bro. Just accepting top 4, man. And I don't like this shit no more, bro. It's just stressful because someone's like, "Yeah, we've got top 4." Yeah, it's like, bro, Flawless. Could you do another season of this? Imagine we get top 4 again, yeah, no trophies. We get to the Champions League group stage, yeah, and we have like a team like Bayern, Inter Milan in our group stage, yeah. And bro, if we get knocked out, yeah, they'll make excuses again, blood, and it's just jarring. How many times?
I don't even want to do this season of this. Never mind a whole other season of this because it is awful. So yeah, that's back to my point. Is we're arguing this is all semantics, people. Whether it's counter-attacking, whether it's a style or not. The bottom line is the style is terrible. The bottom line is the tactics are terrible. Whether you think we have them or not, they're terrible. They're useless. I'm saying they're not progressing. We're not moving forward. We are terrible to watch. Is that due to the tactics? Yes. Because if it's counter-attacking, we're not meant to have the ball. Because when we do have the ball, we don't know what to do with it. We literally rely on individual brilliance. But back to the AC Milan game. Actually, before we get back to there, we got over 40 people watching across all platforms. Get the likes up, mods. Let me know in the comments how many likes we're on. Get everybody sharing, get everyone subscribing. Everybody, man, click that like button if you haven't already. Hit the share button. Share it across all the socials. Let's get us over to 40 likes and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, it's road to 2,500 subscribers on Sarcasm City TV. 32 likes, so let's get that up. So in regards, we'll switch back into it because, like I said, season defining 4 days. We really have to win both of these games. So AC Milan, like I said, I do like the idea of the diamond. I do like the idea of, say, a Matic, Pogba, Donny, Bruno. That, because I seen it, I think. Did I see it yesterday? I seen it yesterday and someone said the diamond and I'm like, maybe he goes with that. Maybe he goes 100%. With that and he tries to win the game early. Get me? What's your thoughts on the diamond? And you lot in the comments, let us know as well.
You see with the diamond, for me, I think that's a perfect thing to go with because it's like, for the people would probably say the only thing with the diamond is like getting attacked on the flanks, and it's like I still think we'd be calm though. I still think we'd be calm. I feel like we don't have wingers right now because like Rashford's just out of it. We're better in a two. I'd rather have Martial and Greenwood up top. No, Martial's not playing, is he? Rashford and Greenwood up top because bro, like the thing is, is like Dan James on the pitch is useless. Like, bro, like you're basically playing with 10 men. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Apart from the pressing merchant thing, brother, it's like that's why I say with the diamond, we could control the midfield. We hopefully, we could string a couple passes together. Like it would be a lot more easier for us than just us playing Fred and McTominay because it'll be very frustrating just to watch that as well because we can't control nothing, blood. But what's your thoughts on the diamond, bro? Because it's like, do you see it? Would you prefer? Because some people are just like they love the 4-2-3-1 because it's like.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm coming round to it. When I see it get mentioned, because when I was doing previews before, like the past few days on personal, I did go with the 4-2-3-1/4-3-3. But I like the diamond because I think it gets all our ballers in attacking positions. It gets Bruno in an attacking position. It gets Pogba and Donny up the pitch in attacking positions. Matic can play in the 6. And with Pogba and Donny next to him, he has legs around him too. So that's not really an issue. Plus, I'm thinking from an AC Milan standpoint, who do they not want to see on the pitch? They don't want to see Pogba, Donny, Bruno, Rashford, and Martial. That's 6 attacking players who can win you a game at any moment. They don't want to see that. Is that 6? No, 5. Sorry, 5. And then you add in Luke Shaw, who's playing well, bombing up and down the left-hand side. So that adds in 6. So that's what they don't want to see. And Ronan mentioned it there because someone said they can't coach the diamond. I agree with this though. The diamond against Leipzig at home was one of the best performances I've seen post-Fergie. We slapped them. So it depends if we want to go with the diamond. But the risk is you're bringing in 3 midfielders, 3 of the 4 midfielders in that diamond who have been injured. So it's one of them.
Match sharp. This is the worst game for them to come back to. It's like for me,
it's one of them. It's a gift and a curse type of thing. Like if they play the diamond and it goes well, genius. If you play the diamond and it goes wrong, it's why have you brought in 3 players who are all injured? Well, that's what the managers is paid big money for. That's what the coaches are paid big money for, is to make these type of decisions. And I'm with you, Ronan. He says diamond allows you to pack the midfield and play to our strengths, also to keep the ball better. I hear that because with Matic, especially Pogba and Donny, they're the 2 that stick out. They're very good at keeping the football. So I'm with that. I hear that.
Remember how good they were? Listen, what people don't realize is, you see the last game, you see how they were bopping the ball around and just doing their thing. And they played, for me, that Kessie goal should have been allowed, bro, because that was a screamer, bro. Like that goal he scored, It's like, and what's the worst is that wasn't the second-rate midfield. That was a third-rate midfield, blood. Like my boy told me, he was like, you man are trying, blood. He's like, the fact that you couldn't beat us, and it's like, fam, it's like, and that's why I say, like, when it comes to this, But I'm not gonna lie, I just forgot what I said. I can't lie.
That's cool, fam.
The words went out of my head, blood. I can't lie. Go on, Flawless. Sorry, bro.
Nah, it's cool, man. No stress, man. Yo, fam, I do enough of these shows. It happens. Don't watch that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't watch that. It happens all the
I
time.
had all the words in my head and they just disappeared, bro.
It will come back, man. GM says the personnel is key. Flawless facts. I agree with that. Glazers out said our squad is so overrated. We got so many overrated players. I disagree with that because I think everybody you talk to, doesn't matter if you're Ollie in or Ollie out, wants a big summer. I think everybody, there isn't one Manchester United fan I've spoken to, whether I know them personally, whether they've been on this show or I've been on other streams with them or they're in the comments or on social media, who doesn't think the squad needs to be improved. Everybody believes the squad needs to be improved, including myself and Harris. The issue that I have, and I say this time and time again, I say it all the time about Ollie, get the most out of what you have, and he's not doing that. Simple. He's not getting the most out of the squad he has. Is this squad built to win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues back-to-back? And no. Is this squad good enough to compete? Yes. Can it compete in the Champions? If you look at the teams, and these teams ain't that much better than us. You're going to tell me Leipzig are that much better than us. You're going to tell me Paul are that much better than us. You're going to tell me Sevilla are that much better than us.
I think we're better than Real Madrid. I'll be real, fam. I think we could beat their attack is like, bro.
Even with Real Madrid. Yeah, even with Real Madrid, even if someone says they're better than us, cool. But what I'm saying is we're not worlds apart. Like if you're saying Bayern Munich, yes, they're a world apart from us, cool. Even PSG, who were the finalists last year, we competed with. We beat them on their home patch. And even the game that they beat us, it's not like they walked through us. You know what I'm saying? And that it's not like they washed us 4-5-0 and we're completely on a different planet. So that's my point. We're not that far off the majority of the teams, all the teams in the Premier League and the teams in the Champions League to me. And even the teams in Europa League, like we're talking about AC Milan playing us off the park. They needed a last-minute winner to equalize.
Exactly.
We still created 2 very good chances. And that's all this with me with a manager, who I believe is totally just not good enough. And this is why I'm so critical of him.
And you know what's a bad thing?
Go on.
Them open goal misses were from his players, by the way. Maguire and fucking Dan James. So, blood, I don't want to hear none of them excuses, but go on, Flawless.
I was going to say, get the Glazers out if you want improvement, but fans are too busy fighting and arguing with each other, and the United fan base is divided. I agree with the latter part of that, Rubel, in terms of the United fan base is divided, but it's always going to be divided. No, I want the Glazers out, but that doesn't mean that Ollie can't do better with what he has.
Now, but Flawless, let me say this, bro, because I want to say, bro, Glazers, these brothers have been here since I was 5 years old, Are you telling me, so for 15 years, that no one's told these man to do one, blood, It's like, these men are always like, Glazers out, Glazers out. The fact that you, man, have let these pagans stay here for so long tells you everything about the fan base. Because these men don't care, blood. It's just a saying we won't do nothing thing, blood. I swear down for me, bro. Because it's like, if you really did give a shit, you would have tried something by now, You would have done a sell Man United thing. But, blood, you don't care about it like that. For you, it's just for you, it's just a family day to Old Trafford or, blood, back the team no matter what. But, bro, the Glazers have been in charge, All right, fair enough. Ferguson was in reign for most of that. But there were seasons where they didn't back Ferguson like that. But you, man, just allowed it, blood. You get me? It's just like, you, man, it's like, how did you allow all of this, blood? You get what I'm trying to say, bro? These men were doing Ferguson dirty, for time, blood. And he was just getting away with, like, he was just working his magic season on season, And no one was like, oh, fuck it, let's go help this guy, blood. It's like, no one decided to start a revolution, cuz. I'm like, 15 years and no revolution started. Like, was there even like, I haven't heard of it, like something in the past where these men were close to getting them out. Because you know what happens, for us? We signed Sancho, everyone's quiet, bro. Everyone's quiet.
I hear that.
You get me?
Yeah, we had the whole green and gold till the club is sold, and that became a thing. And that's when Fergie was in charge. And that, I can't remember, did that start in 2005? It might have been 2005, 2006. So yes, are the Glazers a major problem? Is Woodward a major problem? Is the whole infrastructure and the board a major problem? Yes. But again, like I've said before, all I'm asking of Manchester United is to get the best possible manager in charge and get the most out of what you have. I say this all the time. I repeat myself. Look at Manchester City this season. They are top and clear of the league, chasing a quadruple without a number 9. Now, yes, they have talented players, but if you ask Pep, would you take a fully fit Aguero or a class number 9? Yes, hence why they're probably going to go and get a number 9 in the summer, but he doesn't have one. So you know what Pep's doing? He's making the most out of what he has. Klopp at Liverpool, FSG, I talked to Straw, I talked to other Liverpool fans. They're not totally happy with FSG. FSG haven't totally backed Liverpool like they should. But you know what Klopp did? Got the most out of what he has.
100%. But Flawless, let me tell you this. You see, when you're winning, the board, they don't become an issue. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you see, when these men were winning, I was like to my boy one time, I don't think your board's that good, innit? And this was like last season, innit? My boy was like, no, FSG have been good, our net spend's been good, this, and that. And they were like, yeah, this whole sell to buy thing. And I was like, you see, if you're a big club, sell to buy is cool and all of that, but you're gonna need to splash the cash like one window, not every single window in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? But it's like, you see how they did. They never went out and splashed the cash. Now look at what's happening to these men. These men are in the mud. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it is what it is. When you're winning, the board's everyone's deficiencies get covered up. That time we were first, how many brothers were complaining about the board like that?
Yep, it was. And how many? You know what it was, fam? It was, you still Ollie out. That's what it was. It was nothing to do with Woodward and the Glazers and them things there. Nah. It was you still Ollie out. Well, let me ask you, lot, are you still Ollie in now? Now we were 6 points clear, and now we're 17 points behind in 6 weeks. Like, come on, man. How can you lot not see this whatsoever, that this guy is clearly not good enough? Hence why I want him gone. Because I'm just asking a manager to get the most out of what we have, because we can still attract quality players. We can still attract talent. We still have talent there. Yes, does the squad need to be improved upon? Yes. But what squad doesn't? There isn't a squad in the Premier League that doesn't need improvement. Look at Manchester City squad. As good as they are, they're the best team in the league, arguably the best team in Europe. You can improve their squad. You can definitely. Talk is they're trying to get an improvement on Rodri. Talk is that they're getting a better left back. Talk is they're actually getting a number 9. Even Liverpool, there's a reason they went and signed Thiago. Yes, it's not worked, but Klopp's looked at it and gone, right, I need something different in this midfield. Hence why they went and signed Jota, because it's like, right, I need an upgrade. I need someone to replace Mane and Salah and maybe an upgrade on Firmino. Reasons for that. Where we at? Big up disgruntled blogger said, Ollie was first and said it was the media putting us in the title race as soon as we were in second, and we're going to stay on City's toes. Dyke the clown, you're a joker and that. Yo, Kieran, I presume you're talking about, I don't know if you're talking about us or you're talking about the comments, but yeah, who knows, it'll stay fact in it, but that's what I'm saying, hella contradictions in that. There are mods and other channels with usernames that are disrespecting Ollie, which I don't like. I hear that. I personally don't go down that route of personal insults, with it. But people get frustrated and all that. I'll probably do it on a show. I've probably done it on a previous show when I've been frustrated about the result. I lashed out, whether it's the manager or a player or something like that, because we're human beings, and when you get frustrated at stuff and it's something you love, like your football club, you may do that. I try my best not to, because it's not a personal thing, but it could happen. So this is why I give people a blind eye. And some people just want him gone. When people see him holding back the club in such a manner, I understand it. Marlon Daly keeps asking this, would you guys take Ronaldo back at Man United? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take him back. Not because I don't think he's good. I don't want him to ruin his legacy. Go on, Harris.
I wouldn't take him back, because these donkeys wouldn't give him service, first of all, I don't think a manager like Ollie could handle a player like Ronaldo, because this prick went out and said, I know I said don't get personal. Man just called him a prick, but fuck it, It's like, he went out and said I couldn't manage Roy Keane. So how the hell do you expect to manage Ronaldo, blood? Because you see, when we get one loss, Ronaldo will go off on this guy. Bruno goes off on this guy, and this guy's come from another club. So it's like, and another thing is, Ronaldo will taint his legacy. I think Ronaldo needs to go PSG, go MLS, but just don't stay. You come back to United. It's not the move, bro.
Not the move. Nah, I hear that. I'm with that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we do approach the game. Ollie's lineup will tell us a lot. Will tell us so much in if he's trying to go and win the game early and get through the tie early, or he's being conservative and pragmatic, which I'm expecting. I'm expecting a pragmatic defensive approach, hit them on the counter, and then maybe in the last 20 minutes go for it. Similar to what we did against Leipzig in terms of the away game. Yes, we went down. Yes, we went down 3-0, but then eventually we went.
I thought we went for it.
We went for it, and we almost got through. And Cam, I got you. I'll change it, Cam. No stress. I got you, family. Go on, fam.
No, but you see, when we went for it, it was too late in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? So like, Ollie went, and Ollie went and changed it, switched it up too late in that game, bro. Because we could have made a comeback, but you know when he's like, "Oh, I never go for a draw," and when I saw 5 at the back and 2 DMs, yeah, basically 8 at the back, I was like, "Brother, I've had enough. I've had enough of this guy. This guy needs to go, blood." Like, and if we go up and set up pragmatically against AC Milan, just hoping to hit on the counter, that tells you everything, bro. Because he's setting us up like a Wigan manager, blood. Do you get what I'm trying to say from back in the days? But like, just this whole counter attack thing is cool and all, yeah. But bravo, like, I want to see beautiful football, blood. Like, look at the way Tuchel plays, blood. But yeah, go on, Flawless.
Yeah, nah, I hear what you were saying and that. Yeah, big up, yo, Cam. I will be joining you as well. I was gonna message you back. I'll be on. So immediately after this
Big
show,
up, Cam.
5:45, the Arsenal versus Olympiacos live watch along will be happening. Cam will be on there. I'll be on there. You never know who will drop in on the watch alongs. This is Sarcasm City TV. So yeah, 5:45. So immediately following this show. Taekwon says, you saw when we go for it, it shows we have the players to play attacking football. The players we have do not suit this pragmatic style. I've saying this for the longest, Taekwon, in terms of we need to our attack is better than our defense. So why not attack? If we were defensively better than we were going forward, I'd be like, I understand you being pragmatic. But the fact that we have better attacking players than we do defensive players, why not go for it more often than that? Go impose ourselves, go play on the front foot. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Tuchel, yeah. He does a 3, like, I think recently he's been doing 2 at the back, but he's been playing 3 at the back, but plays Kovacic, Jorginho, and Mason Mount as the midfield. I've seen him play, and it's like Kovacic and Jorginho are the most defensive players. They ain't like your N'Golo Kante, but they'll do a madness. Do you think Pogba will start? Is he fully fit?
No, I was going to answer that after you finish, but yeah, go on.
No, I think Pogba, I think he'll start in it because when Ollie gets desperate, he's desperate in it. And I think he's learned a lesson from the Leipzig game in it because man put Pogba on the bench, you know. And when Pogba came on, we started looking dangerous. Is he fully fit? I think
he's not. He's definitely not fully fit. Is he fit enough to play in this game? Yeah, and I agree with Harris in terms of will he start? Yeah, he'll start. So I can't. My only worry is him starting, and then we go into extra time. Like I don't want him coming back first game back, high pressure game, and he's playing 120 minutes because then I know Ollie was going to play him. He's going to play him on Sunday as well. So that's what I'm talking about and that. Here we go. Glazes out says, Flawless, when are we going to start talking about Martial? Forget about the system, Martial for a 30% conversion rate. We spoke about, you're not new here. We spoke about Martial millions of times on this show, especially me and JV. I've said it. Martial has been poor this season and needs to be dropped. Simple as that. Is the service helping him? No, but has he had a good season in terms of in front of goal? Absolutely no. Needs to be dropped.
But Flores, let me say this. You see this Martial slander, yeah? It's a trending thing now because like when man was bagging goals, everyone was silent, blood, yeah? Second most open play goals scored, yeah? No one wants to talk about that, yeah? But you see with Martial, look at this. We all complaining about how we never won a big game. Man started for us, yeah? And look what happened, blood. We won against that City game with my man there. Bro, he was literally man of the match, that performance. He did. You know what? People talk about this. Remember, there's one game here, I think Chelsea won 4-0. Drogba got man of the match for not scoring. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? It happens sometimes. You see when he missed that chance here, people are going to talk about how he missed them sitters, yeah? Yeah, but look how well he played. Like, people don't talk about this. Obviously, yes, it would have been nice if he scored. But I look at his overall performance, it wasn't shit. I've seen Rashford play disgustingly terrible, but because he gets an assist from a 5-yard pass, like, but you know that, actually, you know what? This is a perfect example. That the pass he gave to Luke Shaw, he literally just squared it to him, yeah, to Luke Shaw, and man banged it in. And everyone's like, Rashford's assist, but everyone's forgetting about Martial's performance. It's just like, because it's so goals and assist based, like performances don't matter. And I think if I was a player in the modern game, I'd just be like, fuck having a good performance. I'm just going to try and get my goals and assists so these fans can shut up about me.
Yeah, I hear that. Big up, Fad Hill, who says, big up Flawless, one of the realest United fans other than Saeed, Rance, Aaron, Cam, and Statman Baines. You already know, man, innit? That's the ManDem right there that you named. Yo, you lot get the likes up as well, because we got over 50 people watching across all platforms, and we're not even on 40 likes. So get them likes up and that. Get them likes up and subscribe to the channel. I want to see new subscribers, because some of you lot, I'm seeing new names in the comments, which is fantastic. sub to the channel, innit? We're here every Tuesday and Thursday in regards to ManDem United. Myself and JV, joined by
Work
Harrison.
rate undefeated. Work rate undefeated, you man. Where are you gonna get a channel, yeah, that has bare video? Like they have like 3-4 videos a day, bro. I can't even lie to you, like it's like, fam, I know in it, yeah. If I got nothing to watch on YouTube or not even nothing to watch, yeah, it's like I know these man will always be there, so I'll always watch their videos. Do you get me? It's straight gang shit, legendary videos, blood. You get me, blood? Like, I swear down, you man go subscribe now. Hit what's it called? The join button. Become a member on this channel.
Yeah,
I want to see you there, blood.
There you go. Big up for that. Love for that, fam. You know what I'm saying? And disgruntled blogger. I've said this before. Any number 9 will struggle in the system. We've seen it with Cavani and Greenwood, but it's Martial's fault. And that's my point. Is Martial doing the best? Has his finishing been good this season? Absolutely not. Is he making the most out of a bad situation in terms of the chances he's missed? No. Is he being given the best possible platform to succeed? Absolutely not. But people ignore that. Because when Cavani plays up top and Greenwood play up top and they're ineffective, it's the team's fault, it's the tactics, it's the system. When Martial does that, it's Martial's fault. I've said this before. Both Martial and Cavani average 4 touches in the box. No striker will succeed with that. 4 touches in the box. And that's not even the context with, the quality of the touches or where they are. No striker's succeeding with that. No strike. And let me repeat this because people like to nitpick and that. No team who is trying to challenge and win major honors, I'm talking Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues, number 9 averages 4 touches in the box. There's not one. I'm telling you right now, there's not one. And let me put this into context because I asked Statman Baines this, so I'm going to keep repeating this. Look at Manchester City. Raheem Sterling is their left winger. You know how many touches in the box he averages this season? 8. So he averages double the amount. So you might think, 4's not that much. Over a 10-game period, that's 40 more touches that Sterling has in the box than Martial. Over a 20-game period, that's 80. Over a 30, 40-game season, that's over 100 plus more.
Exactly.
And he's their left winger. He's not even their 9.
No, but flawless. You want to know the mad thing? They blame Martial for being so bad and everything. But when he scored them goals last season, everyone was praising how Ollie's got the best out of Martial. So what's gone wrong this season, blood? You get me, blood? Keep the same energy. But it pisses me off, yeah, because Martial was, I would say, would you agree on this? He was player of the season last season.
He was quality. He was up there, definitely. He was quality.
Because for me, he was player of the season. And everyone's just disregarding him because it's cool to talk shit. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah, last season and not all of this season, yeah, but yeah, he's been playing, he's had good performances, he's just not scoring, and it is worrying and concerning. But the manager needs to take initiative. The manager needs to do some shooting drills with my man, yeah, improve on them, bro, because his confidence is down the drain. But people don't want to listen because it don't suit the agenda, bro. That's how it is. And everyone's like, Cavani, bro. Cavani runs around like a donkey, yeah. He doesn't score, blood. They're on the same amount of goals this season. I just don't want to hear it.
There we go. So yeah, so we'll move on from the AC Milan game. We'll give our predictions on both people, but in regards to Leicester game now, obviously we got Leicester on the weekend. Are we away or at home? I can't even remember. Let me double check.
No,
I can't remember.
Let me just check for you as well.
Yeah, appreciate that, fam. Let me check this. 1, 2, 2s. Check, and you lot get the likes up, keep sharing, keep subscribing.
Hopefully I can't lie. I hope we're away.
I remember. I just completely lost my memory. Yes, we are away. So Sunday the 21st.
That's beautiful for us, blood.
5 o'clock kick, FA Cup. And what I want to ask you, Harris, I asked you this question before we get into the game. Do you think Manchester United going through or getting knocked out today impacts the Leicester game at all? Or do you see? Go on.
You know what it will be, because if we lose, and then we beat Leicester, everyone's going to be comeback kings mentality. They bounce back. But no, you know what? We're not Everton, mate. We don't do this bounce back business, blood. You get me, bro? Like sometimes you need it here and there. I understand, but brother, we need to win this game. We need to win both because we need to make a statement. Because Bear Man have been calling us dry. Why lie? We are dry to watch. You get me? It's like watching paint dry, blood. You get me? Yeah. But it's like there's a limit, and we need to make a statement to these man. Because if we go and slap out, like if we slapped AC Milan up 3-4-0, bro, these man aren't chatting shit about us no more, bro. We become a threat again. If we can go do a business to Leicester, the thing is, if we beat Leicester, we go to the semi-finals. So I don't know about all of that. We'll draw Chelsea, we'll draw City. Yeah, I don't think we'll get the other team. I think who's the easier team for the semi-finals. But for me, it's just like, this is going to show them manager's mentality, the players' mentality, because these players are just happy to be there. They ain't got this winner's elite mentality. Only like I would say 5 or 6 of them do, but apart from that, none of them. Greenwood's not won anything. Maguire's not won anything. Wan-Bissaka's not won anything. Dean Henderson's not won anything because he's currently in goal right now. I think Fred might have won the Ukrainian league, but well, gone for that one. McTominay's won things under Mourinho, yeah. But it's just like
for that one.
no, but no, but it's like Tellez has won something in the Portuguese league, innit? But that's top 5 league, so I'll give my man that one. But it's just like we need winners. Dan James hasn't won anything, but the pressing match and is beloved by the fans. But it's like it is what it is, bro. And we'll see where I go on with this game because Flawless, for me, the biggest thing is the mentality of the players, blood. That's how it is. I want to see if they can get to do this hardship.
Nah, I hear you, and I want to see if they do. Does it have a bearing on it? I think if we go out to AC Milan, I think the pressure's all on because then that is literally I've called this season defining 4 days. That's the season defining game. Like that hour and a half of football, that 90 minutes, season could be done. Literally, if we go out
because we got no hope for a trophy.
And the pressure, that's our last hope of a trophy. That's the last hope of any form of success in this season. So I'm looking at it like if we do go out to AC Milan, the pressure's on. And it's a quick turnaround because you only got Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, boom. You're going against Leicester, who are one of the better teams in the Premier League also. So it could have a bearing. On the flip side, though, if we go through against AC Milan tonight, where we're not the favourites, we're riding high. Ollie's smiling. The players are on a high, etc. The confidence will be through the roof. To go away to, even though it's not AC Milan of old who's quality, to go away to the San Siro and get through the tie is going to put the confidence on a high. Exactly. Morale's through the roof. My morale's going up. Yours is. Manchester United fans in general. I can already see the party that our fans will have if we go through today. And I think that leads into the Leicester game. I've already said I think we go through tonight. I think we beat Leicester. That's me. And the reason why I think that is because every time our back's against the wall, we always turn up with results and that. Always turn up with results. And because of the soap that we are Hollyoaks FC, because that's where we are.
Coronation Street, yeah, get me.
Not even Coronation Street, just that unnecessary drama. We are always a talking point. I think if we go out of both these competitions, the talking points stop. There's nothing else to talk about. Well, think about it. Next week, let's say you're on the show with us on Tuesday next week, and we've gone out to AC Milan and we've gone out to Leicester. What the hell are we talking about?
Brother, I'm going to be fuming. Just know that, brother. Like,
yeah, you're going to be fuming. We'll all be mad. But what are we going to... We have nothing to talk about. What are we going... What is that?
Flawless. You see, for you, yeah, you're chilling, yeah? But you see me, yeah? Like, brother... If I get oh my God, I could get my ass violated today, blood, and I'm not worried. I'm not happy for that. You get me? Because you can just log off. Yeah, I'm gonna hear it for about 2 weeks straight. Yeah, saying AC Milan beat you, man. You man in the Premier League. Because I gassed it. Oh, why lie? I was like, bro, we'll whack you, man. You man a Serie A team. Yeah, all of that banter. If we get beat, we've got no excuse. This manager's got no excuse. And he's got to go in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood? Like, if you ain't winning, you got to go in it. Obviously, you crept and Conan team, but you know what I mean, blood. I said.
Here's a question for you. I'll let you answer this first as well. Do you think if we go through tonight, we're favourites in the Europa League?
Let me tell you something, Ronan, yeah? If we go through, we're still not the favourites. Do you know why, blood? Because we got a semi-final to get past. You see, Arteta's got Ollie's number, yeah? Because all you man say, Ollie's beat Pep, Ollie's beat Tuchel, Ollie's beat Klopp. Ollie's beat all these, man. He ain't beating Arteta, blood. He ain't scored a goal past my man. So what go over 2 legs? I don't trust us to beat Arsenal. I'm shook, bruv. I can't lie to you, yeah, brother. Like and what's his face? Tottenham, Kane and Son, bruv. These men could run laps around us, blood. Like I don't trust us, and that's why I don't think we should be like. I don't think we should be confident about this. Do you get what I'm trying to say, blood?
Well, I hear what you're saying. See, I'm saying exactly. So I'm in the same boat as you in it. Just because I have this.
I know an AC Milan fan is a different story. You get me?
Yeah, man. But he's an Arsenal fan, man. They the worst of the worst.
To be honest,
and I do a lot of trolling in it. So it's like
3-0 Olympiacos today.
Yeah, I can't see. As much as I would love to see, I can't see Arsenal going out. No chance. I can't see Arsenal. Like if Arsenal go out, yeah, Arsenal won't go out. Arsenal won't. There's no chance.
I hope they do.
They won't, man. 3-1 from the away leg. They're playing at home. I'm not sure if it's actually
They
at the
got
Emirates,
beat
but
at
yeah.
home last time, you know.
Yeah, but they have they have to get beat 3-0. Olympiacos have to score 4 goals. I don't think under Arteta with it. I don't think so. I'm hoping so. I hope I'm wrong and you're right. But yeah, in regards to are we the favourites? Yeah, we're right up there. Again, I say this all the time. Because of the quality of players we have in the final third, we are favourites. We are favourites for both of them. Like, we might not be number one, but we're in the running. The FA Cup, I think we have a better chance of winning simply because it's one-legged. So we've got Leicester, then it's a semi-final, then it's a final. So we're basically free winning. We're basically free winning games. We're 3 games away from winning the FA Cup. We can do that.
Are also in it as well. Yeah.
That's the Europa League. I'm talking the FA Cup. Whereas the Europa League, because it's 2-legged, I don't trust his manager to tactically get it right over 180 minutes. Over 90 minutes, I think he can do that. But are we still in the running with the Europa League? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like a sticky one, I can't lie though.
Absolutely, yeah, man. No Saliba is looking like a sticky one still. But yeah, I wouldn't say this going to blog. I wouldn't say we're favourites because of our name, because we have the players to do it. Who boasts our attack? Not many teams in the Europa League boast our quality of attack. So that's what win you matches. That's what it is. Fad Hill says, if we get knocked out in Europa League round of 16, it's peak for us. Flawless is peak. I wouldn't say as far as to peak because we still have the FA Cup there.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? I don't, as much as I say I love to win an FA Cup, I just can't see us beating Chelsea or City, blood, because they've got a proper manager in it. That's what it is.
Look at the FA Cup. Let me look at that. Let
me
see who's got who.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fixtures now.
City are playing Everton. Hopefully, Everton do a number on these, man.
I'm looking there now. So yeah, you got the quarterfinals. So you got Bournemouth, Southampton, early Saturday kick.
Hopefully, we get them.
Then you got Everton, Manchester City. Then Chelsea, Sheffield United. Then Leicester City, Manchester United. So Bournemouth, Southampton, Everton, Manchester City, Chelsea, Sheffield United, Leicester, Manchester United. You know what I'm going to say? There's going to be a shock in terms of the Everton, Manchester City, or Chelsea, Sheffield United. Either Chelsea or City are going out. Nah. I think there's a shock. I think there's a shock.
You know why I don't see it? Because Chelsea just beat Atletico, so these men are buzzing right now. Do you get me? And they could beat them comfortably, bro.
I hear you. I'm just saying I don't see, because it would be. How do I put this? You would say in the semi-final, City, Chelsea, United, and let's just use Southampton for example. They're probably the 4 teams that the FA want because they're the 4 biggest teams left in it. It's an easy sell. Then you get a City versus Chelsea semi-final, a United versus City semi-final, or a United versus Chelsea semi-final. So either one of those is a big sell. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And if we get through this the whole, can we get past the semi-final if the FA Cup I'm looking at? Again, I think we're 3 games away from winning the competition. That's what helps us. That's what makes me think we're stronger favourites. Whereas the Europa League, we can win it, but I would say the FA Cup is our best chance of winning it. But I still think we get through both of these ties. I think we go through today, whether a 1-0 win or 2-2 draw. And I think we beat Leicester as well. What's your predictions for both of them?
Low-key, I can't lie. I wanted to go to penalties just because it's a vibe in it. You know, I want us to win the penalties, yeah. But you know when you win penalties, yeah, with your boys, like the pressure, and it's like all like, bro, that Porto game, me and my boys, we were screaming, brother. I swear down that when they went to extra time, bro, I just want to see an entertain. I want it to go to extra time. I can't lie. It's a vibe when you do that, yeah. Hopefully the Arsenal one does, but. With regards to this, I think we'll beat them 2-0. I'll be real. I think 2-0 or 2-1. I see one of them results. And Leicester game, I think we'll beat on 1-0 because I think we'll shithouse our way through. I don't think that will be an entertaining match.
Okay, nah, I hear that. Do I stream on Twitch? No, I don't. But people keep mentioning this, so I might have to look into that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know a lot about it and that. Do you know about Twitch, fam?
Like, I don't know, like, I don't really use Twitch. A lot of people do stream on this. It's a gaming thing, innit? But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more gaming thing, I'm guessing, and that's not really my. It's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not really my thing. Do we have extra time, or is it straight to pens?
It'll go no, it is.
That's extra time. Yeah, it's extra time.
But I wanted to go into extra time and then pens in it, just because it's scenes, bro.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that extra time.
That's stress. You know when your heart rate goes up.
You know why I don't need extra time? Because you know what that does? That just lungs out me streaming. That's what that does. If it goes to extra time, then I have to do the match reaction. Then I have to push back the Q&A and that. Yo, Prime, if you know about Twitch, I'm gonna have to shout you about that because you
Big
might have
up
to
my
link me
guy,
up with
Prime.
that. Big up Prime and that. Make sure you lot follow him. He's out here
Bro,
working hard.
He's the OG, blood.
Yeah.
Come on.
One thing you do know about though is Clubhouse. So I'm gonna have to talk to you about that. I know that's your
Clubhouse is
lane.
wavy.
Because Yan City she's on Clubhouse and she was telling me about it. So we might have to pattern something, but I don't know. That's you young people's lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit too old for that, but we'll soon find out. But yeah, predictions on both. So give me your AC Milan, Manchester United prediction, and then your Leicester City, Manchester United prediction. We going out of both. We going through in one. We going through in both. Let us know. What are you saying?
Oh, I'm saying 1-0. I'm saying 1-0 will beat Leicester, 2-1 AC Milan, blood. I see it happening, cuz.
So what, you see us going 2-1 to AC Milan or 2-1 to us?
2-1 to us will beat AC Milan. Yeah, but the thing is, it could go the other way as well, innit? Like I'm not confident in it. It's just I just dashed that result out there. I can't lie to you.
Let's go, man.
I think we'll beat Leicester 1-0. The thing with the Milan one is because they've got their players back. Thing with their players, they ain't household names like that. So like you hear names like Hakan Chanaloglu, you're like, who the fuck's that guy, blood? Like, I swear down. But Teo Hernandez, like they're underrated players, but because they weren't in Europe last season, they've not made it. They've only started making a name for themselves, and that Tonali as well, bro. They've got decent players, but it's just like, will they do a number on us? Because it's like we forget how shit we played last week. If we play like that, we're out.
I hear that.
And the pace of how we start.
Yeah. So you're saying we're going through in both. So you're saying 2-1 to Manchester United today, and then you're saying 1-0
Only
Leicester.
because we're away. Only because we're away in both. Because we play like underdogs in it.
Yeah, I can see both as well. I think we'll go through in both. You lot in the comments, let us know as well. All Manchester United fans, non-Manchester United fans, what do you see happening? Do you see United going through in both competitions? Do you see him getting knocked out in both competitions? Do you see him going through in just one of the competitions? Let us know in the comments, and we will discuss that further before we close out the show. Yeah, I agree. I think today it's either going to be 1-0 Manchester United or 2-0 draw. And I think we'll beat Leicester 2-1. Like I said, the storyline that is Manchester United FC is not going to stop. We are not going to stop, because if we get knocked out of both competitions, there's nothing to talk about anymore. There's no storyline. There's no story. We'll go mad, of course. Like I've said this, I think if we go out of both competitions, the ManDem United shows next week, one or both of them do record-breaking numbers for us, without question.
Because bro, I want to see JV.
Because I'm gonna be pissed, and you already know JV is gonna. His head's gonna be hot. JV is going to be pissed off if we go out of both competitions. Pissed off if that happens. Pissed off. I might have to do a big show regardless if we go through or not. I might have to do a big show for ManDem United. But yeah, I can see us going through in both of them simply because we've seen this before. When the chips are down and it looks like Ollie's he's on his last legs, we always pull out results. So I can see us pulling out 2 results. Definitely. Let me see who we got after that, because I can see us pulling out 2 results.
I think we got Brighton or something. We got Brighton and Tottenham next.
Okay, so I'm here having a look. Yeah, so I could see us, for instance, getting through against Milan, getting past Leicester, and then drawing against Brighton.
Brother, I will go. I'll go insane. You know, so I can't lie. Graham Potter does play better football than United. I'll tell you that straight. Black. Brighton play way. And then we got Tottenham after that. Yeah.
Yeah. We got Brighton. Let me tell you now. We got Brighton at home, Tottenham away, Burnley at home, Leeds away, Liverpool at home, Villa away. We got Leicester at home, Fulham at home, and then Wolves away to close out the season.
We got a nice couple fixtures, I can't lie. The good thing is the Wolves one is on the last day, because CBA are watching that game, I can't lie.
Yeah, I feel like that watching about tonight. But you lot, like I've said, immediately following this, so at 6:15, so in 15 minutes, make sure you head over there. We've got the Arsenal versus Olympiacos live watch along. Cam will be on there, I'll be on there. Then immediately following that, straight after that, we'll have the AC Milan versus Manchester United live watch along. And then sometime, depending on extra time, what happens in the AC Milan Manchester United game, we will have the membership special of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So it'll be members only in terms of in the comments. So it'll be Yan City, Ryan, and myself taking all your questions. Hopefully I'm not depressed, because then if so, I might have to just bust out the JD, which is going to be peak. But one thing is, people who are always like, oh, you man are negative, blah, blah, blah. Me and Ryan have both predicted United to win both of these games. How many people have said this? Look, even NB, he's saying Leicester 3-0, and he's saying United go out of both competitions. Cam's saying if Zlatan starts, you're going out, I reckon, but I still see you beating Leicester, so you have to go out one. Okay. You lot keep getting in your predictions. Yeah, Cam said it. Yeah, I reckon I reckon 2-1 AC, then 3-2. Oh, you're saying 3-2 United versus Leicester. Wow, high-scoring games, yeah? So you expected 3 goals today and 5 goals on Sunday. All right, fam. Hey, Cam, what's your thoughts on Arsenal's FA Cup, innit? You lot got on the weekend. Let me know, fam. You know what I'm saying?
They're not
What's your thoughts on your attack?
You're a prick, bro. I swear.
I just running bands, innit? You know what I'm saying? I just running bands. Tyquan saying, we're smoking Tottenham. I hope Martial's back so we can smoke Sanchez. I hear you. TJK Gamer says, match against Milan will be close, but I think United should get through. Leicester have struggled recently without Maddison and Barnes. I hear that. I'm going to talk to Neil, who's a Leicester fan who I'm on Shameless FC with, and pick his brains and see who is fit for Leicester, who's playing well, who's not playing well, and try and get some form of confidence from what he's telling me. But yeah, we have hit 50 likes. So salute to you lot. Nothing but love. Like I said, make sure you follow Harris across all his socials. You can see it there. His name is right there. Make sure you follow me at That's Me Flawless on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you follow Sarcasm City TV across all social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're at. Also, as well, this podcast and all the other shows on Sarcasm City TV are available in audio-only platforms. So if you want to listen to it as just audio and not on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, just type in Sarcasm City TV. The link's underneath this video and in the description and every other video on the channel also. So make sure you do that. Yeah, MB, I've got you in it. Yo, MB, what's your Twitter at so I can follow you and we can talk? Before I go, let me know what's your at on Twitter so I can follow you in it so I don't forget. Because I will forget, I'm not going to lie. But yes, season defined in 4 days, man. All he needs to stand up and be counted.
Come on, blood.
He needs to stand. The players need to stand up and be counted. Forget Woodward, forget the Glazers. This is on Ollie and the players now.
Make or break moment.
Make or break. This is on Manchester United Football Club now. This is on the team. It's on the manager, the coaches, and the squad. We need 2 results. Thursday and Sunday. We need a result away in Italy, and we need a result away in the Midlands. We need a result.
We need a result, because if not, yeah, we're gonna get knocked out like Amir Khan's glass chin, blood. I swear down, we need it. Nah, I swear down.
This guy, that was unnecessary. That was an unnecessary shot. That was a low blow.
No, Amir Khan's a G, bro. I swear down.
Yeah, that was. I like Amir Khan and that. I think he gets a bad rap in that, because people like, if you look at his resume is incredible. No, like he's fought everyone in terms of that level. I'm not saying he's won, but he's not scared of anyone. Yeah, me. Go on, lads. Motivational spirit. It's not even motivational. This is just me, individual brilliance. That's what that is. Flawless is a master at trolling. I'm trying, man. I'm getting there still. I'm getting there. I'm not a master, but I'm close to. I'm not saying Harris over Amir Khan. NB, before we go, let me know what's your Twitter, man.
No, Amir Khan's a G, bro. OG boxer, you get me.
I think he gets. I
can't lie. The last fight, I forgot who it was. Yeah, he just gets punched in the trouser area, and man just got knocked down. Yeah, Crawford. I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed in it. I stayed up all night for that fight just to see that. I was like, raw, fam. What the fuck is this? Like, I was actually that vexed, bro.
Crawford was always gonna beat him, though.
No, I know, but the way he went out, I was just vexed, bro.
Yeah, Crawford was always gonna beat him in it, because Terence Crawford a beast. But yo, love to you lot. NB, tell me in the next stream, you lot head over to the live watch along. You can head over there right now. Get over there right now. Arsenal versus Olympiacos live watch along on the channel. Nah, don't watch UFC, but there is Kind of Devil. There is an MMA show, Walk to the Octagon, on the channel. So if you click the playlist, you can see it. I got you, Kaba. Check it now. I've literally closed it out now. Yo, Harris, anything you want to add before you bounce to let them know where they can find you? Back in the set.
I just want to say, everyone go subscribe to Sarcasm City, Litt's channel. Come on, you know how it is, blood. Follow Flawless, like, subscribe. You know how it is, blood. You lot can find me on Harris Rashid on Twitter with a 4 instead of an A, blood. You get me, blood. Hopefully, us man can go and secure that win, bruv. Because man don't want to be vexed, bruv. Man wants to be happy this weekend, blood. You get me? Gang shit, and Flawless is back now.
Yeah, man. Of course. So make sure you follow Harris across all these platforms. You're gonna see him on his channel. Definitely more on this show, and it'll be on a weekly show on here too as well. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Definitely. But love to everyone who's locked in again, man. I want to see, before I get over there, I want to see you lot in the comments already. So the like should be up on the Arsenal versus Olympiacos live watch along. We're going live in 10 minutes on there. Myself, Cam, whoever else joins. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And this has been the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.